Welcome to my channel Tech Easy Learning. Today we are going to see a topic in Snowflake, that is the query processing. It's simple only. Okay, just to see the diagram. See, whenever the user writes the query, that it will pass on to the cloud service layer. Here query is, we are going to select the columns, select name, country from EMP where date is equal to 11/2. That is, we are going to get the records for the date 2nd November. The query is passed on to the cloud service layer. I already told about what is cloud service layer. It's nothing but a collection of services that coordinate the activities across the Snowflake. The main help is to process the user request from login to query dispatch. This is the main thing that cloud service layer is doing. Okay. Once the user runs the query, it is passed on to the cloud service layer. The cloud service layer will create one plan and add some information to it. Then it will pass on to the virtual warehouse layer. What is this virtual warehouse? Already told in my previous videos, it's a virtual warehouse is a cluster of compute resources. Okay, compute resources. It provides the resources including memory, temporary storage, and CPU to perform the DML and SQL operations. Okay. What that warehouse layer is doing here? Already I explained about the micro partition. See, the micro partition contains the header and that required data. The micro partition. Each micro partition contains the header file. What this warehouse layer is doing, it reads the header file. Header file contains the information about this micro partition, about the maximum value, minimum value, and a distinct number of values. So based on that, it will find out which micro partition contains the correct data. Okay. That is the warehouse layer is doing here. If the value is exist or not, based on the header file info, it will find out the columns to be executed from the micro partition. Okay. Already I told about this in Snowflake. There is technology available. It won't scan the unwanted data. Whenever the user raises a request for the data, it will scan only the micro partitions which contains the relevant data. It won't going on scanning all the micro partitions. So it will cut off all the micro partitions not required. The unwanted data won't be scanned. That is called pruning. Pruning means it's getting cut off on the scanning. Okay. Here we are going to get the data for the date 2nd November. Here in micro partition 1, it contains the date 2nd November 11/2. Okay. First one is month, second one is data. But in micro partition 2, we can see that it contains 11/2 as well as 11/3. This is called overlapping. That means when the data is getting stored in the micro partition, if it exceeds 500 MB, then it will move to the second micro partition. Okay. The micro partition size is 50 MB to 500 MB. Okay. That is why the overlapping is happening here. Okay. So it will read the micro partition from 1 to 3 as these 3 micro partition contains the relevant data. Okay. This is the way it will get the data from the required micro partition and pass it on to the user. This is the way how the query gets processed in the Snowflake. Okay. Thank you. I will see with some other topic in the next video. Thanks. Bye.